I don't think about it yet. We were safe. We knew it, you know. And Bill, he stuck his nose in there.
Why you were in the southeast bedroom of that house?
It was a kid's bedroom.
Oh yeah.
So
how many kids slept in that bedroom?
I don't know. Don't ask me anymore.
Well, you had the whole family in that house. Did
Yeah.
some sleep in your mom and dad's bedroom too? Like Butch, maybe?
We had an old, what's it called, a sanitary couch, and we'd make that up in the dining room, and 2 or 3 of us would sleep in there, and the others sleep in the bedroom.
So the boys slept in one bedroom, and the girls slept in the other place, I suppose.
There was only 7 of us kids to start with, you know.
Yeah.
And, so how many whether Butch was here then or not by then, I don't know.
I would guess.
He was the only one that was born down there at that time, you know.
Yeah, the house only had 4 rooms.
We only had 4 rooms. We had to make up the bed every night for that couch, you know.
Yeah.
And I suppose there was 3 girls slept in there, and there's 3 boys sleeping in the other one. I suppose, you know. I don't remember, Don.
Yeah.
Man, this has been 70 years ago or more. You don't expect me to remember all that, do you?
No, but you remember a lot of stuff. What do you remember about Grandpa?
Grandpa Schendt?
Yeah.
I don't remember Grandpa. I stick on it. One time he'd dip a little Copenhagen, you know. He'd give me an empty can. I remember that. So I was only 5 years old when he died.
About my age when your dad died. I was about 5 years old when he died.
Was you? Well, anyway,
You don't remember much about him either, do you?
Not a lot,
and I remember we went over to that, what do they call the kitten place there now, and he had his old double-barrel shotgun, and he was shooting at something. I don't know what the hell it was. I think it's probably a jackrabbit. You know, there's plenty of them at that time. You know.
But you remember a lot about Grandpa Schendt, though.
Oh yeah, now, he was 41 when he died. See, I was 16 years old when he died.
Yeah. Do you remember when he moved in his house across the street?
I remember when they lived here. I don't remember when they moved in, but I remember when they lived
so
here.
So he always lived there as far as you remember him?
No, they lived here. Then they moved over to, oh man, straight west of the bank, about 3 blocks. There was a house there they lived for a spell.
Oh yeah?
And then they moved from there down to south of the bank about 2 blocks.
Right on Main Street?
Mm-hmm.
That house is gone, right?
No, the house is there yet.
Oh, is it?
In fact, Arnie lived there, I think. Arnie Schendt.
Oh yeah? Oh, is it on the east side of the street?
On the east side?
Yeah, I can't remember that now.
And that's where
You
he died.
think Arnie, that's where he died, in that house?
He died in that house.
Did he ever own any of the houses?
He what?
Did he own any of the houses?
No, ever in Lawrence. He did in
Fairfield?
In Fairfield at one time. They sold that when they moved down here to Lawrence.
So the house that's west of the bank, is that house still there then?
Yes, it is. Oh, Ed Lavok lived in it.
Oh?
You know the house where he lived? That's where he lived.
Oh, before he built this new one? Or his newer house?
You're talking Jack.
Oh, Jack, yeah. So who lives in that house now, do you know?
A bush cutter girl and married a kid by the name of Peter from Nelson.
Oh.
That's all I can tell you. I don't.
Yeah.
Well, they redone the house and stretched it out, you know, and made a good attached garage and all that good stuff, you know. Ed, not Jack, Ed.
Right.
You remember Ed?
Yeah, I remember Ed. Well, I bet you think Arnie knew that his great-granddad lived in a house when he was there?
I don't know. Bud surely told him, I don't know.
Yeah.
have no idea.
So you have a lot of good memories of your grandpa then?
Oh, I think so. I mean, he came out there.
Okay, I need
Oh, I mean,
assistance, Ange, please.
how do I want to say it now?
Put it up in that cupboard on the bottom, or this cupboard.
I remember
There's a bowl.
we was
that white
driving a
bowl.
team and
Let's
wagon.
get that out. Put some of this in there.
Maybe that was when old Kimey was thrashing for us. I don't know, but I handed in the reins to the team.
Strain it later.
That was that, you know. And I remember just before he died, they didn't have indoor plumbing, you know, in town here at that time, you know. Or they didn't at that house anyway. He had to go out to the old privy, you know. And he had just come in. He was just shaking like a leaf.
Hmm.
And all he could think about was there was snow on the ground, and he wanted to scoop that snow from one side of the walk over to the other for his garden.
Yeah, he's quite a gardener, wasn't he?
He was, huh?
Was he like Albert in that regard?
Yeah, even more so, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You have a big garden, huh?
Yeah, he had a big garden.
Then, if you wanted.
What do you grow?
Stove on.
A lot of tomatoes?
Anything to eat, a lot of potatoes and
Tomatoes?
Yeah.
tomatoes, you know,
Like
stuff.
for 7 or 8.
Grow some corn?
Yeah, they had a pretty big garden there, you know, in that area, you know.
That was at this house where he died there?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He had the kind of garden over here where
He
Tom
had a
lives?
big garden up here, though.
Yeah?
I remember.
How long did he live over across the street? 2 or 3 years?
Probably more than that. Let's see. Well, Vince lived with him over here. I just can't come up with time, you know. Vince bought a new Model A in 1930. That I remember. And he died in 41.
Yeah.
But Vince had sold that Model A then.
Well, he went to California before he died, right? Or not?
Grandpa?
No, Vince.
Yeah. He was in California. I don't know. I don't know how long.
Yeah. Well, they own the gas station up here, and him and Vince together.
Yeah, Grand Dad, they had a filling station up here.
Is that where the one down on the highway where?
No, right across the street from Cannon Alley.
Oh, it was right across the street from Cannon Alley there?
Yeah,
Really? Right there on Main Street then?
right there on Main Street. It was a Standard Oil station.
Huh.
I didn't know it was Standard Oil until somebody told me afterwards.
Yeah?
Oh, well, good Lord, in 41, well, I was 16. But see, this was,
This is before that.
this is all before that.
So how many stations were in town at that time? You remember? Did Jiggs have his station too?
Well, Ralph Brown built that one down here at Jiggs had. And that was his wife's uncle.
Hmm.
And Training had the one across the street over there from him.
So they sell their station to somebody? Or did they just close
This
it?
one broke at it. As I understand it.
Yeah. Did he shut it down before Grandpa died, I suppose, huh?
Yeah. You know, I can't remember all that damn stuff.
Yeah. Grandpa ever go out and help Ed with his store in Montclair then?
If he did, I didn't know, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I think he used to go up there on a Saturday night or Wednesday night, you know. pick up stuff, and he'd help out in there then, you know, as I remember. Now, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong on that too, but that.
What kind of car did Crampo have?
Model T?
Model T? That's what he had when he died, Model T?
No. Had a Model T, and then what they have after that?
Is there any water in there?
And then
Yeah,
we,
about half.
old Uncle Bill give us an old 27 Chevy. And he was trying to trade in, he can only get $30 for it, and he said, that's all it's worth, I'll give it to somebody that'll appreciate it. He told Dad if he'd come up to northern Nebraska, where he says, you can have it, you gotta come and get it to us. So Dad went up and got it. It was an old 27 Chevrolet. We drove that until...
Was that your dad's first car?
No, he'd had a couple Model Ts before that.
Oh. So you started driving that one, huh?
We drove that one until about 42.
Really?
Oh, I'll tell you, it was done for when
I guess. So you got me Chevrolet then?
We got a 33 Chevrolet then.
Huh?
And it was a pile of iron, and we didn't have it very long, and I wasn't happy with that thing at all. And I worked out a little bit and made a little money, and we got rid of that damn thing about that 38 Ford then.
You did or he did?
Both of us.
Oh.
Both of us did.
Well, then you bought a car later on your own, right?
Yeah. In 47, I bought a 37 Pontiac.
Oh. Is that the one where you borrowed some money from Marie?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And she was calling it our car?
Our car, and I couldn't take that. God damn.
So that was kind of your second car then?
37 was my first car. And the
Oh.
other ones I had
Really?
was a Volkswagen.
Folks.
Dad thought I was driving. I could invest some money in that damn car too if I was going to drive it, you know.
Well, I remember he had a black Chevy.
46.
Was it 46?
Chevy.
Yeah.
He traded that 38 Ford off on that Chevy.
He didn't buy that one new though, did he?
No, it was only a year or two old.
Oh.
Just about a year old, I think that it was.
That was his last car then, right?
Yeah.
That's,
I didn't help him with that, goddamn.
Yeah. Or a Studebaker pickup?
You know, after that,
He'd buy that Studebaker new?